Okay, guys, I have an update on the Travis Scott incident from Astroworld, where he held his concert. So let me show you this real quick. I'll go ahead and read this to you guys. Okay, this says Travis Scott to cover funeral costs of Astroworld victims. Okay, and it says Travis Scott will cover all funeral costs for the 8 victims who died at his Astroworld festival on Friday, according to a statement released Monday by a representative for the rapper and producer. The Houston born artist will also partner with BetterHelp to provide free mental health services to all those affected by the tragedy. Travis remains in active conversations with the City of Houston law enforcement and local first responders to respectfully and appropriately connect with the individuals and families of those involved, the statement reads. These are the first of many steps Travis plans on taking as part of his personal vow to assist those affected throughout their grieving and recovery process. Separately, organizers of Astroworld will provide a full refund to all ticket holders, both those who attended Friday and those who held tickets for Saturday's canceled events, a source close to the situation told CNN Monday. CNN has reached out to festival promoter Live Nation for information about the refund process. In a separate statement Monday, Live Nation stated the company is working on ways to support attendees, the families of victims, and staff by providing mental health counseling and will help with hospital costs. Scott took to social media over the weekend and wrote, I'm absolutely devastated by what took place last night. My prayers go out to the families and all those impacted by what happened at Astroworld Festival. Scott's partner, Kylie Jenner, was in attendance at the festival and also posted a statement to say that both she and Scott did not know what was happening in the crowd during the performance. Kylie Jenner's response to Astroworld tragedy. Okay, here he goes. I want to make it clear we weren't aware of any fatalities until the news came out after the show, and in no world would have continued filming or performing, Jenner wrote. Scott took the stage shortly after 9 p.m. on Friday to perform to 50,000 attendees. Some of those concert goers described the event was traumatizing, with many witnesses saying they saw lifeless bodies being trampled amid the chaos. The first reports of injuries began at 9:30 p.m., with Scott continuing to perform until a little after 10 p.m. He did stop performing at one point when an ambulance was seen driving into the crowd. Houston Police Chief Troy Finner told CNN that the investigation is ongoing and is asking the community to be considerate of the grieving families and to lift them up in prayer. After reading all that, to be honest, I don't think he's a bad guy. Everyone makes mistakes, and with 50,000 people, it would have been different if there was only like a couple hundred or so. 50,000! You can't watch 50,000, and you can't just solely put the responsibility on them to watch 50,000 people. I'm not saying that he doesn't have any responsibility in this and that he should not be responsible for anything. It is only the right thing to do if something happens, because you can't ask anyone else to pay out of their pocket to help those families. It is the right thing to do, but at the same time, you can't sit there and just hate on them and be like, you're responsible for all these deaths. There are 50,000 people. And you know what? It's the organizers that really, if you want to blame someone, not having enough security guards and those that could be like emergency backup or someone there to help the people or an alarm system, something. The technicians, you guys got to be a little bit more alert too.
It's just, it's everyone's responsibility at that point. You can't just put the blame on one guy and start hating when there are so many people there. It's a lot like Superman. Even though Superman's a superhero, you can't expect him to do everything. Superman's mainly in one city. He's been to other locations. Yes, he's been around the world, but I'm just giving an example. I know he's a fictional character, but come on, guys. Even in the movie, you couldn't expect Superman to do everything. Yes, he could protect the world from supervillains, but depending on how many there are in what places of the world, you can't expect one person to do everything and to know where to go. So it's the same scenario. So just cut him some slack, guys. Until we see what happens, I've heard of things happening in the past, concerts that he held, but that's all just allegations there. I don't know. I wasn't there. You weren't there. But at this point, he's trying to do his best. He's even paying for the funerals. He's also going to pay for the injuries and everything. Guys, he is assisting everyone there, and that's going to cost him a lot of money. I'm not saying he shouldn't have to pay it. You know, he's taking that responsibility and doing the right thing, guys. But at the same time, cut him some slack. He's feeling really bad about this. He's going out of his way to pay for all those funerals plus the injuries. I mean, come on. Anyone else would just do the minimal and just wait to get sued. But he's trying. And yeah, there still might be a lawsuit against him. I don't know. But he is doing his best. I don't know what else you want out of him. I mean, seriously. And to be honest, I don't sit there all day listening to his music or anything. I know he's made some good songs and stuff. But I'm busy doing my own work, so I don't have a lot of time to go through the tracks and stuff and listen to everyone's favorite songs. But I will take the time to listen to it, and I'll see what it's about. But at the same time, guys, I'm not going to judge someone by their music. You know that, right? There's some pretty hardcore music out there, and I still have respect for those guys. So, but I'm going to take the time out to listen to it because all this stuff going on right now, now I'm kind of curious because before I knew him as the hamburger guy, the Travis Scott burger. I didn't even know who Travis Scott was until the McDonald's thing. And I heard about him, and that's when it seems he just blew up right then and there, the Travis Scott burger. And that took off, and then it was gone before I even got to try it. Oh, so sad about that. Travis Scott, I still want to try that hamburger. Even though it doesn't exist, I need the recipe. But serious, guys, cut him some slack, okay? And to be honest, guys, I'd rather this not end his music career because he has a long life with music ahead of him. If anything, I'd rather this be a long life lesson to help him and better him because he's paying the cost, guys. He's made nothing on this event. Everyone's getting a refund. Plus, he's paying for the funerals and the medical injuries that everyone received. So, yes, this is coming out of his pocket. He's made nothing. He loves his career so much, guys, that he is willing to listen to the cry of his fans. He is willing to help them. Just please, guys, keep that in mind. Anyways, guys, if there's anyone else you would like me to do a video on, much like this one, please let me know. I'll look into it, grab my resources, and make a video. And remember, guys, I'm not any kind of official news or anything. I'm just here to help you guys out and bring you guys entertainment and any kind of info I could find. And I'll see you guys next time. Be safe, everyone.